Before you hear what happened to her in Broken Bar, imagine being thrown out of the house you built with love via just because your womb stayed silent. If her story touches you, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more life-changing stories. A thin layer of fog clung to the ground as Alina stood at the gate of her husband's mansion, clutching a small travel bag she barely had time to pack. The front door slammed behind her, echoing like a final verdict. She didn't cry as she was too stunned, too numb. Only minutes ago, her husband, Hader, had looked her in the eyes and said the words she never imagined he could say, "You can't give me an heir. There's no point in keeping you here." For 5 years, she had been a devoted wife, a loving, patient, trying every treatment, facing every painful test. Whenever the doctor's results came back negative, she held herself together, but Hader grew colder. His mother's whispered curses, disguised as advice, made Alina feel like a wound in this family fabric rather than its heart. Tonight, the wound was cut out. She stared at the empty street, her chest tightening. She had no parents left, no siblings, no place she could run to. Just a suitcase, a broken marriage, and a heart still shocked by the cruelty of being discarded like faulty furniture. She walked aimlessly under the streetlights until her legs trembled. The cold breeze brushed her cheeks, and suddenly tears wouldn't stop. She pressed her hand over her mouth, trying to silence her sobs, but grief has never been polite. Across the road, inside a sleek black SUV parked at the curb, someone noticed her. The window lowered slowly. "Are you all right?" a deep, calm voice asked. Alina froze and wiped her face quickly. "Why yes, a Broken Bar, I'm fine," she lied, her voice shaking with fear and shame. A man stepped out, tall, well-dressed, with eyes that held a quiet intensity. Behind him, a little boy peeked curiously from the back seat, hugging a plush dinosaur. "I don't think you are," the man said softly. "It's late. Do you need help?" "No, thank you," she whispered, hugging her bag and stepping back. No stranger had ever spoken to her with genuine concern. The little boy tugged the man's sleeve. "Baba, a Broken Bar, she's crying." He nodded gently and turned back to Alina. "My name is Sayan. And this is Rayan." His voice had a warmth that made her feel strangely safe. "At least let me call you a ride, or drop you somewhere." She hesitated. Her heart was fragile, but his sincerity felt real. And she had nowhere else to go. "Yeah, Broken Bar, I don't have anywhere," she admitted. "My husband a Broken Bar, he threw me out." Zayan's jaw tightened, but not in judgment, in anger for her sake. "Then come with me," he said. "You and my son a Broken Bar, we could both use some company tonight." Her breath hitched. Those words, as simple, unexpected, felt like a small hand lifting her from the edge of a dark pit. Zayan didn't ask more questions during the ride. He simply turned on soft music while Rayan handed her his dinosaur and said, "It helps when you're sad." Alina's heart cracked, but not painfully, more like something inside was beginning to thaw. Zayan dropped her at a safe guest house he owned and told her, "Stay here for a few days. You don't owe me anything. Just a Broken Bar, recover." The next morning, Alina woke up feeling like she had resurfaced from deep water. She went downstairs, where Zayan was already waiting with breakfast boxes in hand. Rayan clung to his hand shyly but smiled when he saw her. "Good morning," Zayan greeted. "If you're up for a Broken Bar, I want to offer you something." She looked confused. "Offer?" He nodded. "A job." Alina blinked rapidly. "A job? Doing what?" "Being Rayan's caretaker. His mother passed away 2 years ago. He needs kindness. And you a Broken Bar, you need a fresh start." Her throat tightened. She had spent years longing to be a mother, yet fate was giving her a child to love, in a different, healing way. She accepted. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months. In that time, Alina transformed. She laughed again. She cooked with Rayan, read him bedtime stories, soothed him when he cried. And Zayan, a hard-working CEO, single father, known in the business world as cold and untouchably, softened whenever she walked into a room. He admired her patience, her courage, her gentle strength. But Alina couldn't imagine someone like him could ever love someone as broken as her. One evening, when Rayan was asleep, Zion found her on the balcony staring at the moon. Her eyes held a sadness he hadn't seen for months. "You're quiet," he said. "I heard my ex-husband remarried," she whispered. "His family is celebrating a broken bar because the new wife is already pregnant." Zion stepped closer. "Does that hurt you?" She nodded. "It hurts that I wasn't enough." He turned her gently to face him. "Ally, not a broken bar. Infertility doesn't define worth. A woman is more than her womb. You're strong. You're compassionate. You're important." Her eyes filled with tears. "And if someone couldn't see that," Zion continued, voice trembling slightly, "then he didn't deserve you." Her heart pounded. She had never heard anyone speak to her like that, and not with pity, but with reverence. Then he said it. "Come with me again, a broken bar, but this time, not as an employee." His voice softened. "As someone I want to build a life with." She gasped. "Zion, a broken bar? I can't give you children."